Good afternoon, everybody. Today we're going to talk about week 6 and what's expected. We have our introduction, which is all about emotional intelligence and academic success. And what we hope that you realize this week is that your emotional intelligence has to do with how well you handle your emotions, especially in stressful situations and during times of suffering. It has a lot to do with your ability, your cognitive abilities, and we think that, as you go through your academic career with Moody, you'll find out that your emotional intelligence is indeed important in how well you handle things with school. Let's look at our lesson objectives. We want to discuss factors that contribute to emotional intelligence. You're going to develop a tool for managing stress during your academic pursuits. You're going to continue to upload documents to your ePortfolio, and then you're going to analyze adherence to writing practices. Okay, so let's scroll on down. What is your reading this week? We're looking at one chapter in Smith's Courage and Calling. That is chapter 10, which is called The Cross We Bear. There also is some additional reading, and that's going to be online. One is about just emotional intelligence, and the other is the emotional intelligence quotient quiz. We want you to, yep, it's another self-analysis quiz just to have a look to see where you feel or where you may end up falling in terms of the emotional intelligence scale. And then how to manage stress as an adult learner is an article that is in the resource folder. Okay, on to the assignments. We're looking at assignment 8, the media analysis paper that is due at the end of this week. And don't forget that your writing that the description for the media analysis paper does include emotional intelligence. So if you've already written the paper, you may need to go back and look and analyze emotional intelligence and the characters that you may have written about, or about the contemporary person that you've decided to write this paper on. Okay, moving on, planning for success. One of the things that we want you to do is to look at how do you plan to overcome setbacks? What will your success plan be? Who will be part of your success plan? What is important? What is your success plan support structure? Who's going to be involved? How do you plan to make sure that your academic career is going to continue like you want it to? So that's something that we want you to look at. You're asked to write a 2-page paper to respond to the questions for this particular assignment. As I said, we're also going to continue to upload files to your ePortfolio. This one we want to be your media. We want it to be your media analysis paper. And then finally, we do have a discussion board, and it's all about reflecting on a time when you were either successful or unsuccessful in a situation due to your emotional intelligence. So give that some thought, and that's it for this week. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. Hopefully everything is turning out well for you, and have a great week.